Choo choo. The Cassel train's coming through with beer. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Brewski, for another Brewski review. And today the beer I have for you is by the Cassel Brewing Company out in, where are they located? Casselman, Ontario. This is their Franco beer. It is a lager, craft lager, artesian ale, yeah, that's kind of contradictory. Ales and lagers, a little bit different. But yeah, it's their craft lager coming in at 5.4%. Sorry, not 5.4, 4.5% alcohol by volume. And an unlisted IBUs. It's not here, but it's a lager, so do I think it's going to be really hoppy and really bitter? Probably not. Just trying to bring it up on the website, kind of having an issue there. Untapped is showing it coming in at 30 IBUs, actually a little bit higher than I expected. So let's crack this open and see what this craft lager is all about. And Franco's the name. Interesting name for sure. Let's pour it into my Soda City pint glass. So is it like a pale lager? A light lager? I'd say like a light lager because it is only 4.5%. And looking at it, it does look like a lager. You can see right through it. You can see my face through the glass. Really, really nice golden color. A lot of bubbles coming up. And not too much of a head on there. Just a bit of a white head on top. Let's have a smell. See what the aromas are. Ooh. Ooh, citrusy. Regular like malty, little bit of grassiness going on. A little bit of corn. Light caramel. But a little bit of like lemon lime citrus notes coming through. Sort of like a sparkling water-esque sort of aroma coming off here, mixed in with, like I said, the corn and the other malts that you get from a traditional lager, and a little bit of graininess. But yeah, it smells a little unique. It smells quite inviting. Let's have a sip. Oh, that is weird. That is interesting. Very light for sure. Light in flavor. Not bad though. Like I said, yeah, a little bit of like lemon lime citrusy note going on there as well. Slightly hoppy. I don't buy the 30 IBUs though. That seems a little high. I would put this more at like 20 to 25 IBUs in my opinion so far. Yeah, a little bit of grainy, light maltiness as well. Definitely not a very intense beer. Definitely easygoing for sure. A good, step into craft beer if you're coming from your macro beers. A solid addition, a little bit of unique flavor, but nothing that's overpowering by any means. Solid so far. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Very, very nice. Nice little bit of light hops in there as well, giving it that citrusy sort of note as well. That's definitely what's attributing to that profile. A little bit of sweet melon going on as well. Not too much, just very, very light. I'm actually a big fan of this. Nice light bitterness. Really refreshing though. Very crisp, very clean. Just goes down amazingly smooth. Yeah, I'm actually a big fan of this. I'm actually really a big fan of this Franco. It's easygoing, easy to drink too. That lemon lime sort of thing, a little bit of saltiness going on. It has even like a reminiscent flavor of like a goza or a gose, with that citrusy note, a little bit more bitter, little even what's the word, salty almost. Very unique for a light lager, but sure, damn, I'm impressed. I have to retract one of my earlier statements. Maybe that little bit of citrusy lemon lime goza-esque saltiness of the beer might not be for everybody, but I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. Definitely definitely something different and something very unique. I applaud you guys on that one. Quite carbonated, quite effervescent in terms of mouthfeel. Like I said, light but very bubbly. Good stuff indeed. Moving over to the can here. So Cassel Brewery, Franco. Like I said, craft lager, 4.5% alcohol by volume. We do have a description, and it reads, "The most meaningful celebrations often take us by surprise, with its crisp flavor and soft hot bitterness, introducing the perfect thirst-quenching Franco. Let's get ready to party responsibly." Of course, gotta put in that responsibly. And then they seem to have a little bit of a, sort of like a little rating scale out of 5 for a bunch of different categories. So multi-category is 1.5 circles. Sweet is 1 circle. Hoppy is also 1.5, as well as bitterness 1.5. But drinkability, 5 circles out of 5. You can see that there, right on the side of the can. If it autofocuses, autofocus. You can kind of see it. It's right there. And there's the words right over there. So, didn't really autofocus, but that's okay. Yeah, very, very nice. Keep refrigerated, serving temperature between 0 and 4 degrees Celsius. No other information on the can, no ingredients, no list of malts, hops, and yeast, no IBUs. None of that really, really fun stuff. But on the bottom, we do have a brewed on date. And this is batch number 1455. And this was brewed on or canned on, is it day, month, year, month, day, year? I'm not too sure. 11/10/18. So either in October, should be a bit older stock at the LCBO, or November, still a little older, but not too bad because it is a lager and they can last definitely longer than a IPA or something like that. Great stuff. But yeah, clearly listed. Clearly listed. Jeez, I can't even speak. Clearly listed, canned on date or brewed on date. Really, really do appreciate that. Moving over to the website now, casselbrewery.ca. You come down to the Explore Our Beer section, and they have the list of all 8 of their beers. My issue is that I'm pressing on the beer, and there is the icon to actually, press on to the picture of the beer, of the logo, sorry, to go in and learn more about it, but it's not working. As you can hear me click. So I'm not too sure what happened there. Maybe just hasn't been filled out, or it's just not been activated in the coding on their website. So Cassel Brewery, if anybody who works there is watching, please, there may be something you need to fix on your website to, learn more about your beers, because this is kind of a bummer. Not the end of the world, but a little bit of a bummer for me. So with that said, we got to move over to Untapped. We're going to do that just after a sip. Maybe a little bit more conversation with the beer, because that citrusy goza note that I'm getting is just, I'm baffled. It's unique and it's not intense, but it's very evident that it's there. And I think it just brings the beer full circle. Like I said, it's light, it's crisp, it's clean, it's flavorful, and that adds to the dynamic of the beer. It quenches your thirst, and it would be perfect on a hot summer's day if you're looking for a solid beer. That citrusiness, that lemon lime kind of thing, perfect. Absolutely, just I love it. I really do enjoy that aspect of the beer. Moving over to Untapped, like I said before, Franco by Cassel Brewery has been given a 3.33 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of 960 ratings. And Untapped has the same exact description as there is on the can. Sadly, nothing else extra, nothing from the website. Maybe they can't even get into the website itself. Somebody said here, it's a light lager, better than macro brewery crap, not as good as most craft. That's about domes it up. Maybe the mint sums it up. Yeah, probably. But no, I actually do like it. You know, just like I said, that you know, lemon lime sort of citrusy note, that almost Goza-esque saltiness to it. It's not salty by any means. It's just, if you have had a Goza, it's very reminiscent of that. Nowhere near as intense as a Goza. Definitely more citrusy. But that, I think, sets this, you know, light lager apart from other light lagers in the craft beer scene, and especially sets it way apart from your traditional Bud Light, Coors Light, Michelob Ultra Light, all those light macro lagers. This is just it's a treat, and I can't deny it. Solid stuff. Cheers, everybody. Let's get right to ratings. I almost said cheers. Let's keep drinking, but you know, this is the final sip. So cheers in the final sip. It's crisp. It's clean. It's unique. Light body. Goes down tremendously well. Drinkability is definitely 5 circles out of 5, which is great. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about this beer. It's good, and if you're looking for something a bit lighter, but with, you know, some very unique flavors, this craft lager is right up your alley. That's why the Franco from Cassel Brewery gets a solid 8 out of 10 for me. As for presentation, I do love the can design. You got your guitar in a field, and you got your cooler full of beer. That's always great, and the big Franco name right here. It's backwards. Very, very nice. Good information. You got a little bit of a description. You got some rating scales for malt, sweet, hop, bitter, and drinkability. And then you have your brewed on, best before date on the bottom. And your serving temperature. Very, very nice to see. Sadly, the website, it's a nice looking website. You just can't click on the beers. It doesn't go anywhere. And that's it's a bit of an issue for me. So with that said, presentation gets a solid 6 out of 10 for me. Well, guys, with all that said, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want me to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.